What's up, fellas? Had a loyal patron supporter that wanted my take on why women want to get with a beta male provider. Alright, what makes a woman a beta male provider seeker? So I came up with a few reasons why, guys. Number one, laziness. I can't tell you how many times I've dated women that had friends that got with dudes just so they can be with a stay-at-home mom. Because you know, when you get with a girl, right, and this is why I tell you guys not to pillow talk. If any of y'all guys ever have a girl, what they do? They pillow talk and tell they friends business. Every girl I done got with pretty much done had a friend that was dying to be a stay-at-home mom, dying to be a lazy motherfucker, so they can raise the kid. So when a lot of these women go out to seek a beta male provider, they don't want to be in the fucking workforce. You guys are in the workforce, or most of you guys, or some of y'all guys are heading out. And for all you guys that's in school, let me tell you something right now. It's a reason why you see so many guys on YouTube teaching entrepreneurship and shit like that. Because we all had jobs, and we can tell you right now, it's some shit that you don't want to do. I'm gonna tell you that. Do what you have to do. I go back and work a job right now. If I lost everything, I go back and I'll be figuring out what's my next plan of action to do something else as an entrepreneur. But it's just pure laziness. Let me find a beta male provider, get knocked up with a couple of kids, and I can be a stay-at-home mom and do nothing. Raise the kids. Don't have to. Yes, raising kids is a job, but I'm telling you, it's nothing compared to being in the workforce, dealing with co-workers, dealing with a fucking boss riding your ass all goddamn day. It is nothing compared to that. Just rather be at home with the kids and take them to the park and walk around the park and all that other shit. That's what they want to do. Laziness. Be dependent upon a man. And when they get with a beta male provider, right, even though they're dependent on his financial success, we get married, I still got the leverage. Even though I depend on you and you got the financial success, I got the leverage still, because I know you don't want to walk away, pay this child support, leave the house, I get everything. So number one, guys, is always, to me, gonna be laziness. Find a man that's gonna take care of me so I don't have to go out here and deal with this workforce. All right, guys. Any of you guys that even got good jobs, you know, even if you make 200 grand a year, 150 grand a year, you know, just dealing with people is annoying. I'd rather be at home dealing with a couple of crying, well, not me, but most women would rather be at home dealing with a couple of crying kids, you know, that's making a mess around the house, than just dealing with co-workers and boss. Y'all guys know it. I don't got to tell y'all guys. Y'all know how it is to be in the workforce. Annoying as fuck, dealing with people and they bullshit. Number two, entitlement, guys. Raised with the belief that vagina is worth more than your companionship. That's what that comes from. She's entitled. I'm entitled to have a man take care of me because I have a vagina. I'm entitled to this. I'm worth more. I have more value than a man. So I'm entitled. That's what a lot of women reach out to look for a beta male seeker. They just think that we can cut all the minutia out. We can cut all the bullshit out. We ain't gotta. No. She thinks she has more value than a man. She's entitled to. So therefore, you should provide for her because she has more value than you. Any of you guys that are trying to get with a woman and you're in a relationship and you say, I'm content as a beta provider, understand that this woman, this creature next to you, she thinks she has more value than you. Point blank, period. Just like I'm LeBron and you the 12th man on the bench. I have more value than you. That's what she thinks. Number three, simps. Guys throwing money her way. So now she's gotten spoiled. She's used to, you can have a woman that start off, you know, work, meet a couple of simps, couple of beta male providers that took care of her. Guess what? Now she's spoiled. That's what she's entitled to. Any of y'all guys seen that movie, Gone with the Wind? I just watched that movie, right? Gone with the Wind. Came out in 1939. Exposing female nature back then. This woman basically got with dudes she didn't care about, she didn't love. They just had money. And so she got with them. She was in love with this other dude and she done got married twice, and both of the husbands died, right? Both of the husbands died. She could care less. Didn't cry or nothing. Could care less. She didn't even love them. She loved this other dude who, by the way, she couldn't get, which is part of the reason why she was in love with him. And these other guys was beta male provider, just guys who could provide for her. She cared nothing about them. And she kept getting with another beta male provider, another beta male provider. And any of you guys that are familiar with that movie, that saying, quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I never knew where that saying came from till I watched that movie. But at the end, she had done got with her third beta male provider. Third beta male provider. And that dude finally realized, I can't make this woman love me. He thought that, you know what, over time, she'll fall in love with me. And at the end, he came, he said, he left. He was like, I'm leaving, I'm out. You'll never love me. I've been trying for years, and I was hoping that, you know, maybe one day you're growing to love me, but you're not. And at the door, she came to the door and she said, what would I do? Where would I stay? How would I survive? And my boy turned around and said, quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. And he left. Oh man, I stood up and gave standing ovations. Quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. In other words, I don't give a damn what you do. I don't care what you eat, none of that shit. But the whole point was she kept getting with beta male because these guys kept throwing their money at her. So she just got accustomed to guys taking care of her. So when y'all see women like this, understand a lot of times guys have been doing that. That's why y'all think some women become gold diggers. Why y'all think? Don't blame the woman, blame the simps. Because you know what ends up happening? We are products of our environment. What end up happening is these women was probably just going about their day and simp, you know, weak motherfuckers throwing money their way, trying to win them over to where the woman just got accustomed to that, which made her a gold digger. Because that's what simps have made her. They have put that in her head that that's what she's worth. She's worth money. And that's what that woman on Gone with the Wind. I implore all you guys to watch the movie, man. Very good movie on female nature and shit like that. But I probably wouldn't have liked that movie before I got to understand the female nature. So if somebody would show that movie to me 7, 8 years ago, all right, and before all this Matrix shit came out, I probably would looked at the movie and thought like, you know, I would observe some shady female behavior. But that movie pretty much exposes everything that we talk about as far as female nature. It pretty much exposes everything with that fucking woman. And I'm surprised a movie like that long ago came out. So what y'all guys know what that tell me? Like we all thinking this female nature shit is new and shit. That movie tell me, man, that guys back then kind of understood female nature. They probably ain't put it in a book and call it red pill, blue pill. But that shows me that even guys back then probably had a good understanding that hoes ain't shit. Putting it quite period, guys. Putting it quite frankly. If any of you guys are familiar with some of the stories in the Bible, they expose female nature. They expose their manipulative ways and all this other stuff. So this ain't it's just something that's probably just right now with social media being put out there. But this shit been out there. Guys knew this shit hundreds of years ago that hoes ain't shit. Next, guys, is social influence. So what ends up happening is her daddy was a provider, so she saw her daddy take care of her mama. So she's like, that's what a man's supposed to do. The friends, they got men taking care of them. So now I want to get a man that take care of me. Social influence. That's when you let your surroundings make you what you want to be. So like most of you guys follow trends and you don't even know it. You know, I had a guy crack me on my social on my Instagram talking about, hey man, get you a smaller necklace, man. That necklace too. I don't follow trends, man. I do what I feel like that works for me. That's what I do. I don't worry about what's this, that. I don't do that. I don't wear skinny jeans and all this other type shit. I don't wear baggy jeans. I don't wear skinny jeans. I wear jeans that I feel like I like. I don't follow trends. Unfortunately, a lot of people have this fucking sheep mentality. They just bad and following behind motherfuckers. So if her mama had a beta male provider, her daddy was a beta male provider, and that's what she saw, that's what she's gonna grow up to be. Just a fucking follower. Okay, guys? Social influence. Next, guys, maternal instincts. So when a woman make these decisions about being with a beta male provider and stuff like that, guys, or a man that can provide, understand that her maternal instincts override her instincts, what's best for her, her need for an alpha male. That it overrides that. I'm gonna do what's best for my offspring. Even though y'all guys gotta understand, a woman ain't walking around. This is called subconscious. It's not like a woman walking around thinking this shit in her head. Shit is all just hardwired in her. She don't even know why she want to get with a provider. It's just hardwired in her. It's just the way that you're hardwired. It's like we're hardwired to pretty much want to fuck any attractive woman that we encounter. We're just hardwired. That's why I say men are dogs. That's what we is. Anytime we encounter an attractive woman, I want to fuck her. That's what hardwired means. She's hardwired to want to get with the guy that can provide the best for the kids. Obviously, that would be best if she can get an all-around alpha. But hey, if I can't get an all-around alpha, that's a guy that has his shit together and has strength. Hey, I'll take the next best thing. I'll take this guy over here. And that's just becomes more attractive and more appealing to a woman as she matures. Just the natural course of things. A lot of you guys will be the same way. A lot of you young guys over here that are messing with these little hot thoughts and shit, 10, 15 years from now, you won't want to look their fucking way. You gonna want a woman that can cook. You gonna want a woman that sit her ass at the house. You ain't gonna want to be nowhere near with none of them hot ass girls. That's called maturity. Right now, that's good enough. I don't deal with hot thoughts and shit. I don't want a woman like that. Even though I'm not looking for a wife, I don't even want no girl like that in my rotation. I want a conservative girl that can sit her ass down and not be on the scene. I don't want to deal with that shit. That's just me. I don't want, even in my rotation, I'll fuck one, but I won't date you. That's just ridiculous. I don't want to deal with that shit. Would I have said that 15 years ago? Hell no. Shit, I've been in a relationship with one of those motherfuckers. Not now. Not now. No. All right, next, guys, is victim mentality. So, guys, when you think that your race or your gender or something like that, or your sexual preference, whatever, limits you in what you can do, you'll never accomplish anything. A lot of us guys over here, we still think that, oh, I'm a black man, I can't. Man, you can be anything you want to be. Will it be probably harder? Maybe so, but you can still overcome it. You can be anything you want to. You put the work in. Yeah, I'm just telling you right now, you can do anything. Let me rephrase that. You could be anything if you have a skill in that and a passion for it. Because if you're not funny and you want to be a comedian, you just won't be successful in it. You're just not funny, right? But you could be successful if you're willing to put the work in. It might not be exactly what you want to be, right? You might want to be an actor or a musician, but if you don't have no talent, so you need talent and a work ethic, right? Some of us want to be things that we don't have a talent in. But in a lot of those times, no, I think some things you do have to have a natural talent for. I don't think some things that just a work ethic can give you talent. I don't believe that. So I think that comes from a situation of accepting the truth. Like, I wanted to be in the NBA, but somewhere along the way I realized, man, I had guys. I was out there running around and jumping with guys who could jump over my head. And even though I could shoot, I still believe I could have got like a scholarship to like a Division III school and got a free scholarship or something. But could I have made it to the NBA? I don't think I had the athletic ability. And that was just me accepting what was in front of me. It's still a shot. You know, Reggie Miller, not that athletic. It's guys in the NBA that are not athletic. But it would have been a long shot, right? But that was just me accepting reality that that's probably not going to come true. All right. And so that's with me knowing to move in a different direction, because you can have passion for something, but if you don't have talent for something, it takes both. It takes talent and a little talent and you crafting that talent. Okay, guys. So some of you guys holding on to things. If you're a 40-year-old rapper now, it's probably 40-year-old rapper. You still ain't got on. You've been rapping since you were 17 and you 40 years old and you still ain't got on. It's time, bro. It's time. But getting back to the point, what I was talking about with the victim mentality, guys, some of these women just think that I'm a woman, this is a man's world, and so therefore I can't be successful. And we all know that's bullshit. Everybody, you could be anything that you want to, as long as you put the effort in and you have a talent in. Find something that you have a passion for and a talent in. All you gotta need is a little talent. If you play basketball, you don't gotta be Michael Jordan today, but you gotta have some kind of coordination skills, right? You gotta accept those facts. Some of you guys want to be something that you know you don't have a talent for. You know, everybody around you tell, man, you suck, right? Some of y'all guys keep doing that. Some of y'all guys need to find something that you have passion and a talent for. But yes, that victim mentality will hold you down. And that's what happened with a lot of women. They think that I have a vagina, I'm dealt a bad hand, I can't be successful in this world. That's bullshit. And 7, guys, self-limiting beliefs. All right, so if you have limited beliefs in yourself, the confidence to achieve. See, this is when we talk about confidence, guys. Confidence goes more than just with women. It goes with aspects of your life. So the reason why I was able to quit the security job and go full time into the training was I had confidence in myself. That's why I was able to do that. I had the confidence that I could do it if I went all in on it. So some of these women have self-limiting beliefs that they just don't have no confidence in themselves that they can be successful. So that's just something that you got to overcome. That's something you got. And confidence just comes from doing something, guys. And once you accomplish small milestones, you start to realize I can do this. So you have to get competent at something to gain confidence at it. Do y'all guys understand that? And a lot of women just have these self-limiting beliefs that they just don't have no confidence in themselves that they can go out and complete a task, guys. I used to have that. So I used to have that a long time ago, where I just kind of like I wouldn't know if I say self-limiting beliefs, but I used to start things and then I would quit them all the time. I don't think I had no confidence in myself. I just didn't have the vision or the mindset of thinking long term. I didn't think long term. I always thought short terms. So usually when you're doing something, you don't see the benefit of it 2, 3, 4 years from now. So that was an issue with me, right? I always had confidence in myself. I just wouldn't see it through. I'll just say it like that, guys. But that's what that is. A lot of women have self-limiting beliefs. All right, guys. I'll get back with you guys later. What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter wanted to know why women seek the leverage in a relationship. Okay, guys. So women, and it might come across that any of you guys that in a relationship, it seems like it's this constant tug of power, constant tug of power. All right. The thing with women is they always test in relationships. All right. Do y'all guys get that? Now, who don't women test? Women don't test men they perceive as beta male providers. They already have the power. There's no need to test. They test men that they perceive as alpha when that man is showing some weaknesses. All right, when you showing that you starting to get a little attached and stuff like that, that's unattractive to women. Women like men that are emotionally strong, not emotionally weak. That's why when you get attached, that's why she get unattached. All right, that's just the way it fucking goes, guys. Women do not find a booty whooped man attractive. It is not. They the ones want to. If I tell you think I'm lying, ask a woman for a relationship and see what happens. Ask a woman before she throwing out hints of marriage or whatever to marry you and see what happens. See how fast she get turned off. Okay, so that's the issue with it. They don't test. Now, the thing about leverage in a relationship and things like this and testing, when a woman tests a man she perceives as an alpha male and he fails those tests, she starts to gain leverage in the relationship because it reveals his scarcity. Do y'all guys understand that? When you fail a test, when you can't stand up to a woman, at that very moment, you revealed your weakness, which starts to give her leverage because now you lose your power. Your power of what? Your power of her knowing that you can walk away from the relationship, which reveals a lack of your confidence, because what it shows is at that very moment, you don't feel like you have the ability to replace her. Not get another woman, replace her that's unattracted to a woman. Because y'all guys gotta understand, pre-selection is hardwired in a female. So the second you lose that ability to show her that you're a pre-selected male, you now drop to a beta male. Pre-selected men don't take shit from a woman. All right. I heard a guy on me and Coach Greg Adams did a video. Y'all guys seen the live stream. Most of you guys seen the live stream. And the guy called in and said, "There's no such thing as an alpha husband." Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If a man, when I was in a live-in relationship, right? And I moved in with the girl. She changed and started testing. And I would go move home with my sister. See, she thought she had the power because her name was on the lease, but my name wasn't on the lease, right? And so she thought that gave her some power. I hurry up and checked it. Do y'all guys get that? Most of y'all guys read my financial book, and you know I moved to New York with a chick, right? I moved in her place. I still had the power to walk away. It left me homeless for a couple of days till I found another place to live. But I always had the ability to walk away. All right. And now the girl, she didn't come calling back. Walking away ain't always about that. I think some of you guys are going to want to walk away thinking like I'm a show her. And then you checking your phone every couple of days or shit, every couple of hours to see if she calling. You don't walk away for that. When you walk away, you walking away. If she comes back in a submissive state, fine. That's just icing on the cake. I don't walk away hoping that this is going to make her respect me. Fuck that. That's just a byproduct of it. I walk away because you not finna handle me like that. You not finna treat me like that. You guys understand? So the girl I live with back home in Alabama, she come crawling back. The girl in New York didn't. Basically said, fuck me. Called, text, and then she was on with her life. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You can't always think you're going to walk away as a way of walking away means just that. I'm walking away. And I'm not walking away so I can check my phone. You know, I had a guy saying he'd been going no contact for 3 months, and how long is too long between going no contact before she moved on. The first day, you just assume she'd have moved on. If she calls you, fine. You're going to suck a whole lot of dick, and maybe I'll think of taking you back. But other than that, we don't do no contact over here. No contact means you implying a strategy to raise her interest. Damn, fuck her goddamn interest. I ain't walked away and doing no contact because I'm hoping to raise your interest. I'm doing no contact and I walk away because your ass ain't finna treat me like that. You gonna respect me, goddammit. That right there is why a woman could never love a man she perceives as a beta male provider, because she don't respect him. Because a woman is not going to place you as view you as a beta male provider unless she don't think you got a lot of options. Okay, that's how it works. In other words, to her, you aren't that attractive. If you think I'm lying, guys, a woman could put you in the friend zone, right? A woman can put you in the friend zone. See 3, 4 other girls, just a bunch of girls wanting you. And that as long as you met her minimum attraction requirement, all of a sudden now she'll find you hot. Now that won't work if she views you as a 2, right? But if she, because the situation with me is, or with anybody is, that'll only raise my attraction if I find you somewhat attractive, right? I can't. Now you're gonna have some women that can get with a dude like that they found attractive. That's because they value status over everything, right? They don't, looks mean very little to them, just status. I don't want to keep throwing the guy on the bus, but like Biggie with Faith and stuff like that. Y'all guys know what that was about, all right? So in a situation like that, but that's why a woman can't respect or love a beta male because she doesn't respect your mindset. You have a scarcity mindset. And you guys want to say, well, when a woman is with a guy she perceives as a beta male provider, she knows that you know why she's with you. Now, some are better actors than others, but by and large, if any of you guys been with a woman that views you as a beta male provider, you knew what it was about. Be honest. I've been with women that view me as a beta male provider. I knew what it was about. You could tell their conversation. Their conversation is always about, how the job is going. They don't give you that effect. It ain't something you got to sit and think long and hard about. When a girl views you as, when a woman got high attraction to you, and when a woman just with you for what she think you gonna provide. We all know. If you acting like you don't know, you kidding your fucking self. You fucking know. Okay, guys. So the leverage comes in a relationship from your scarcity. You always have to have the ability to walk away. Women don't seek that, men give them that. Now, it changes. If y'all guys say, well, why would a woman get with a man she views as a beta male provider if she not respect him? That's because her maternal instincts are going to override what's best for her. The same way our paternal instincts are going to override what's good for us. In other words, when I was in Alabama and that girl wanted me to come to New York, right? I would have never went to New York if I would have had a kid or two, because that wouldn't have been what's best for them. Do y'all guys, my paternal instincts would have said, this is not what's best for them. Your paternal instincts say, hey, my purpose, I want to do this, but I got 2 kids to provide for, so I'm not going to jeopardize providing for my kids to pursue my purpose and take a chance, unless it's something I could do in my spare time. That's what your paternal instincts will do. If it's just you, right? If it's just you, like take me for instance, right? Like if I would have had 2 kids to provide for, when I left security to go to be a personal trainer full time, I don't take that chance like that. Y'all guys got to understand that when I got hired on at the gym, before I even had one client, I was just making money off the floor time, which is nothing, right? Before I even had one client, I called my old security boss and told him I quit. He asked me, he told me he had a job he wanted me to do. He said, can you make it tonight? And I said, I got to be at the gym early in the morning. He said, you just want to be done with the security? That's the text he sent me now. I took about 10 minutes to respond. I had to think about it because I didn't have a fucking client at the gym yet. I thought about it, and I knew that the only way I could be successful at the gym, I had to go all in. I had to go all in. And I told him, yeah, man, I'm gonna stick to the training. He said, okay, I wish you the best. Okay? I don't do that if I got 2 kids at home. I don't do it. Maybe you still do it. For me, taking those chances for me is fine. I would not have done that if I had a wife and 2 kids at home before I even got a fucking client. Right? Just making minimum wage off of like 20 hours floor time. A week. I don't do that if I got a kids to provide at home. That's my paternal instincts kicking in. I did it because I wouldn't be hurting nobody but myself. That's the same thing it works with a woman, and why she having a guy that's ready to settle down and start a family is more attractive than the alpha. Now y'all guys got to understand, a woman's first choice is always the all-around alpha. That's always her first choice, to find a guy that has that abundance mentality, that can check her and got his shit together. But then what happens, guys? Most guys like that don't want to settle down. Unless you content with being one of their bitches, that's what you're going to get out of that guy usually. Every now and then a woman will look up and she'll get an all-around guy that's got that strength to check her and stuff like that. And that's why I was saying, guys, you can be alpha in a relationship if you have that ability to take those losses. If you have those abilities to take those losses and walk away from them things, if you have that ability to walk away, you can still be alpha in a relationship or a marriage. You just have to be willing to take those losses. And if the woman want to keep you more than she want to keep whatever kind of assets, you still will be the alpha in a relationship. So I think you can be an alpha in a marriage or something like that. She just got to know that I don't give a damn about this car, this house, none of this bullshit. It don't mean nothing to me. I'll walk away from all this shit. You gonna respect me, goddammit. Do y'all guys get that? But getting back to the maternal instincts, when a woman starts to mature and enter that stage where she starts to think, I want kids, I want kids, I want a family, I want a family. That's just the maternal instincts kicking in, guys. That's why we're here. We're not here to club and shake our ass and do all this. We're here to produce, reproduce kids, start families and shit like that, generational shit like that. That's why we're here. We're not here to just be here and build bridges and computers. And well, we're here. Your main priority as a human being is to reproduce. That's why you're here. That's why you're controlled by your testosterone. That's why you're controlled by it. That's why you wake up in the morning, what you thinking about? Pussy. When you go to bed at night, what you thinking about? Pussy. In the middle of the day, what you thinking about? Pussy. That's why it drives you like that. That's because that's why we're here. We're here to reproduce. That's why y'all over here watching dating coach. You want some pussy, don't you? Shit. I ain't got to sit up here and write a goddamn book on goddamn reproducing. You're here, ain't it? Why you think it feels so goddamn good? Shit, if he didn't want you to reproduce, it wouldn't feel so goddamn good. That's why your ass over here watching videos, taking goddamn notes. Shit. I ain't got to sit up here and write a goddamn book about why goddamn you want to fuck. You want to fuck because it feel good. So that's why we here. So once a maternal instinct kicks in, the beta male provider, even though he doesn't provide her the emotional turmoil that she needs, that's for her. That's for her. The beta male provider, the guy she, perceives as a beta male provider, he becomes more attractive because at that point, that's what's best for her offspring. Maternal instincts are going to always override any need for, love and stuff for her. At that point, it's about what's best for the offspring. To be one of the all-around alpha bitches, or be some guy who's a sexual alpha, a guy who don't got his shit together, but he's very charismatic and good with women and shit. Be with that? Or would I rather be with a guy over here that he's not that charismatic to me, he's not that attractive to me, but he's stable? At that point, that's what's best for her. The issue with this is she doesn't respect him, so she'll never fucking love him. That's the issue with that. The respect is not there. He's too much in the scarcity. And that's why she perceives him as a beta male provider. Had a guy ask me, well, if you get in a relationship with a woman that views you as a beta male provider, can she ever start to view you as alpha? No. And the reason why he was asking me that, guys, is because he said, like, what if women now start to see you as, she started to see the pre-selection that you get other women? Well, she's just going to attribute that to her being with you. She's not going to think it has anything to do with you. She's going to think that she's the reason why you're getting that attention. Now, women are not dumb, guys. Don't y'all guys understand? Women understand what they bring as being eye candy. Don't y'all guys understand that? The reason why women go into these things to be eye candy is because they understand that they are raising your sexual market value. Don't y'all guys understand? Women know that. Y'all ain't never watch these movies where women say, I'm looking good for you. Because they know, I'm going to increase your social status because I'm going to get you more respect because you got a bad chick. Women know that. Y'all don't think women know that? Women know that. Don't y'all guys think that when y'all go to clubs and promoters and the girls get in free with the promoters, don't y'all guys know that those women know that they're bringing those guys more clout by them being there? Y'all don't think those women that are over there with Dan Blazerian on his photos and stuff like that, don't y'all think they know they bringing him business and increasing his social status? They know that. They're not stupid. They know they increase your sexual market value. So if you get with a woman and she's view you as a beta male provider, and all of a sudden you start getting, all this attention, and she gonna just attribute it to her bringing it to you. Now, if you did it before she got with you, then yes. But if you only did it after she got with you, then right now, guys, you could be the most nerdiest, lonely, social weird dude in the whole school, right? If you're in school watching this college, right? And if you got the most popular, beautiful girl in the school to be your girlfriend, your status is gonna go up. The issue is, you don't think she knows that? Women know that. It was this dude in school. I ain't gonna say that now. I remember the girl. I can't remember the dude. I think his name was Mike, but I can't quite remember. And he was just a regular dude. Then he got with this popular girl in the school, and the whole school started acting. All the girls just wanted to give him some booty now because he had this girl. She was that popular. I mean, he was just all of a sudden the man. So no, that won't make, in her eyes, that won't make her happy. She'll just attribute it to her. And the reason why, if you get in a relationship with a woman that views you as a beta male provider, you guys got to understand that if you go that route, the reason why it's going to be so much issues is you don't provide her that emotional turmoil that she needs. Women need that. Why do they need that? Because they need to see you as a king and them as the queen. And when they see that they have the power of the relationship, see, this goes to the issue where women just don't know what the fuck they want. All right, they okay, I got with a man that's a beta male provider. Okay, now I'm upset because I'm with a man that's a beta male provider, but I got with him. Well, she got with you because of her maternal instincts. So it's just, the women don't know what the hell they want half the damn time. They controlled by their emotions, then they controlled by their maternal instincts, so they don't know which way they getting fucking pulled. So that's what I got to say about that, guys. So women don't seek to leverage in a relationship, they simply test. You guys pass those tests and understand you only get tested when a woman starts seeing weakness. I got a girl right now, she never tests me. Why? Because I know how to handle things. I know how to not give her assurances and stuff like this. I know how to not make her feel comfortable, like she just got it like that. And if she do test me, I know instantly you doing something wrong. You showing too much affection. You doing something. You need to pull back. You giving her too much comfort. Women don't test unless you giving them too much certainty. That's what I've learned, guys. All right, guys. So that's what I got to say about that. I'll get back with you guys later.